yet there is still a semblance of law. Everything has its place. Keep your weapon clean and ready. All it takes is one mistake. But we will not despair. We will do it again and again.
Cinder City is a sci-fi cinematic TPS set in a dystopian near-future Seoul. The world of Cinder City is built around a single incident that takes place in the 23rd century, an event that fundamentally changes the course of 21st century history. In this altered world, Seoul has been devastated by mutated creatures and uncontrollable criminal organizations, while super soldiers, known as the Cinder Knights, remain humanity's last hope.
To bring this desperate world to life as a game, Cinder City focuses on three core elements: a tense cinematic shooter experience, a massive open world, and large-scale multiplayer PvE. Players take on the role of Seven, a Cinder Knight, at the center of the story. The journey begins with a mission in Samsungdong to rescue his daughter Joy. And as the story unfolds, players uncover the hidden truths buried within the megacity of Seoul and find themselves at the center of a conflict that'll determine the fate of humanity.
As the story progresses, players encounter a wide range of characters and follow the conflicts and histories woven around them, creating a narrative-driven structure that allows players to fully immerse themselves in each figure's story. Throughout that journey, we are building a variety of PvE, cooperative content, and multiplayer systems that allow players to collaborate, take on challenges together, and experience a deep sense of accomplishment through teamwork. To support this, our goal is to create an open-world battlefield that is constantly evolving and expanding.
Set in another version of 21st century Seoul, a now dystopian world, Cinder City aims to bring together story, action, and cooperative gameplay into one connected experience. We plan to share more of the game and further updates through the official Cinder City Discord channel and other social media platforms, so be sure to follow us there to not miss out any info. We look forward to sharing more details of Cinder City with you soon.
S. Dulski communicating with myself. Time to wake up. There is much to do. At your disposal is everything I managed to develop, discover, and create. All the tools required to continue our research and solve the enigma of the Oasis. Your task is to explore and terraform the planet's surface before the destructive sun arrives. I know, no one would be able to do this alone. That's why I'm leaving you with everything I achieved. Everything, including you. Surely a team of your own specialized alterations can modify the equation.
This place defines us. Please tell me it's not some creepy experiment of yours. My notes were destroyed in the explosion, but I have a completely different passion now.
Because in the end, with all the variables, questions, hypotheses, remember, this time, everything depends on you. We are talking, which means that I am dead and everything went as planned.
Only the dreamers know how to wake up. And when they open their eyes, they're here in the real world. Did you ever have déjà vu before? That you have lived this exact moment?
I'm going away, kid. But don't worry. You're taking over my old noodle bar. Ramen Noir. It's not much, but it's a start. Ava will look after you. She knows which docks have the best fish and which streets have the best stories.
There is fear in the heart of the city. A name only whispered on the streets. Aseptic. But in here, in your kitchen, the world is whatever you make it.
This city is a pressure cooker, kid. It wants to grind you down. But you're gonna make friends, make deals, and make enough money to buy your way out of the mud. Climb, kid. Keep climbing until you're above the rain.
They say you die twice. Once when your heart stops, and once when you're forgotten. So, tell me, how will Nivalis remember you?
Welcome to the Dev Diary! About the Warden! We came back on the setting of Cronos because we wanted players to experience this super strong character, this fan favorite that is the Pathfinder.
And to have that kind of a character transition into the beloved Warden, well, it was very exciting.
Lazarus focuses on him to explore that more emotional human side of the story and what it costs to stand up against the collective.
The second reason was that we also wanted to provide a different flavor, a different taste of the original game. That is way more action based, so that you can feel differently.
In the base game, you had to be extremely careful. Management of resources was crucial. Every single bullet was precious. As the Pathfinder, you can flip the playbook and be more aggressive. Instead of slowly checking every single corner, you can jump right into the center of the action.
New interesting tools, new interesting powers for you to play with.
And new ways to outmaneuver your enemies and, well, kill them.
My favorite one is teleportation. You can traverse the level quicker and reach places that would be totally impossible for the traveler. It also shines in combat. You can avoid enemies by instantly zapping into a new place, regaining full control of the situation. Teleportation works extremely well with our second ability, Decoy. You can deploy an image of the Pathfinder that attracts enemies and reposition yourself while the enemies try to kill your mirage.
You can use the decoy, attract the monster, and then you use the teleport on the other side, so you gain time and distance, allowing you to shoot again and to recharge your decoy. That's the way you can, I would say, crowd control the hordes of orphans that will fight you.
We also have to speak about our new weapon, Gladius. It's a much deadlier version of the dagger from the original game. It's quicker and stronger.
So if you remember from the original game, the Warden has his little obsession about a certain person.
Something deeply personal to him. It's a mission he's taken on alone, even though the collective strongly opposes it.
To complicate things, there's a new threat in town, and it's something else than the regular orphans. The collective has sent a new envoy, a very special one, to hunt down the Pathfinder.
Fighting this enemy will be totally different, since it was designed specifically to hunt down the Pathfinder.
It will get bloody at some point. Maybe it is a story about a hunter getting hunted. I would say there are some friendly faces coming back in this one, but you know what? They don't have faces. I think this one is really a wonderful thing for all the Warden fans. And it's something special for those who really love a talkative character that is, well, very well written.
Alright then. Took them long enough. We begin again. Time to pull out the old tricks. You've suffered enough, my dear. This time it will work. I promise.
a high-fidelity, immersive, first-person shooter set in the unregulated city of Port Desire, we knew that our best starting point would be building a game around the core feature set of Unreal 5, because a small team like ours needs to work with the engine, not against it. We realized early on that out of the box wouldn't be enough. We had to push beyond the default and build our own workflow inside UE5 to make the world we wanted. We're proud of what we did with the Ascent, and No Law is the next step in that same approach. Our constraint was specific. We didn't want the largest world, but the densest, a city that feels lived in at every scale, where every corner carries history and every surface tells a story. Port Desire is shaped by human clutter, cramped market alleys, layered graffiti, worn stickers on electrical boxes, spaces that feel touched and retouched by the people that live there. Our goal was to tell a story with every frame, from a messy apartment where characters go about their lives to the skyline of the city. As a relatively small team, that ambition came with real challenges. We wanted extreme detail everywhere, but we also needed stability and performance without hand optimizing each location. For us, the answer wasn't a single system, but a shift in how we built the world. We prioritized density over scale, and we built a pipeline that let artists handcraft spaces without constantly stripping detail back and without relying on procedural generation. Nanite is what made that approach viable. It lets us keep a high level of detail across surfaces without treating every asset as a trade-off between fidelity and performance. Our custom implementation of FastGeo in combination with the world partition system enables a seamless experience that never breaks. It allows us to have details in every nook and cranny and tell a million small stories. In fact, we have more objects in any given frame than the entirety of the Ascent. With this workflow, we can preserve detail and density in every corner, from the smallest bolt on a freighter to the city as a whole, with no invisible walls and no loading. We built tools inside Unreal to help our artists handcraft the entire city, alley by alley, building by building, block by block. To show Port Desire's full range as an urban city overrun with vegetation, we needed dynamic lighting. From the cozy, lush midday sun to the darkest, the most dangerous alleys where even the bright neon light does not reach. The challenge was maintaining a fully dynamic day, night, and weather system without unpredictable frame times. Lumen gives the foundation for fully dynamic lighting, and mega lights that our artists focus on the believability of the space instead of tuning every single light source. Every believable space needs dozens or hundreds of individual light sources, from the smallest blinking electronic warning light on a camera to the large neon signs above a marketplace. Mega lights allow us to retain the visual fidelity bar we're aiming for while keeping performance considerations low. Once everything is dynamic, it starts to affect the gameplay in more direct ways. Players can shoot out a street lamp, flood a space with a flashlight, or they can leave an area in darkness and have the AI NPCs react to light and shadow, shying away from glare, searching through darkness, or escalating when something feels off.
Let's see who's got the bigger gun, motherfucker!
To make the city feel alive, we leaned on the mass framework to drive our crowds. NPC density and types shift based on time of day, region, and weather. In the slums, a storm clears the streets, but in the more sinful parts of Port Desire, even heavy rain won't slow things down. Mass lets us simulate thousands of characters at once, over 3,000 at any given time, which is also more than the entirety of the Ascent. So the city always feels active, no matter where you are. We're also using MetaHuman, paired with our own character randomization system. Together with MetaHuman Animator, we can generate and bring to life thousands and thousands of variations of characters, so that the main characters and the extras in the background are all unique. We wanted a world that reacted systemically to the player, without us having to hand-place effects and destruction. Filling a world of this density and scale with contextual effects while maintaining performance and interactivity was one of our key challenges. By combining PCG and Niagara data channels, environmental effects are procedurally populated where appropriate. Wherever artists place trash or leaves, particles will spawn dynamically based on wind, weather, and player actions. Shoot a bullet, or throw a grenade, and particles will move out of the way. We combined chaos physics and our own GPU-driven solution to support tens of thousands of moving objects simultaneously. The result is a reactive environment where smoke lingers, embers drift, and broken glass stays where it fell. Creating NOLA has been the process of finding where the engine ends and our custom tools begin. Achieving this level of density, light and complexity, and systemic reactivity was previously impossible for a studio of our size. By leveraging UE5's latest tech to bypass traditional development bottlenecks, we have finally been able to build the uncompromised version of the world we wanted to create for years.
You guys hear the news? The Bakunawa killer took out another fighter last night. Yeah, but catch this. The guy wasn't even in the tournament. Who is that guy? Why were you chasing him the other day?
How is this possible?
Hey! 佢同我做低佢啊！
Allow me to introduce your glorious champions. The Fighting Avengers. The Unbreakable X-Men. The Amazing Guardians. The Knights Knights of Doom. And
Stay out of my face, lady! You mess with the Ghost Rider, you'll end up as a ghost! All skill, no luck! Hey, Vamp, how about some help here?
I'll make this quick. Show me how much monster you've got. Don't blink. Here, take this. Gotcha. Weapon's hot. Nothing stops the Mora monster blade. Close your eyes. It's over!
They say I'm a legend.
But I am also a ghost. So easily tricked. Ha! I've saved Asgard more times than I have threatened it. Honestly. No, really.
Beauty God! No!
You dislike my prattling tongue, beast? You will not survive. My Ragnarok!
Whoa! Rage quitting is the ultimate fighting game sin. Let me check out some strats. And now, time resumes. It's me, the FGC's favorite. How's this pose?
Lock it up, Wade.
I love it when you threaten me. Roasty! Hey, chat, somebody clip that. So elegant! Random bullshit goes! Deadpools assemble! Deadpool Corps! Wait. There's something else we should do. I remember!
Enter the Midnight
Samurai Outriders! Oh, we're cooking now. T-E-A-M, get 'em!
Time to step out of the shadows.
One does not cross a frost sight.
Everyone, get ready! You're gonna feel this.
Rest in peace.
All-out attack!
The power of Jotunheim.
Hell is coming for you.
その日、人類は思い出した。奴らに支配されていた恐怖。
人類のため、どうか。
鳥かごの中に囚われていた屈辱を。ここにいると思ったよ。ん？表情が硬いな。そんな顔で新兵の前に出るつもり？
進軍経路の構築、いわば調査兵団の石膏役だ。やってくれるな。
成長した君ならきっと務まるはずだ。力を貸してくれ。
この辺りガキの頃によく足を伸ばしてました。
てめえの事情は聞いている。だがそいつに付き合わされて死ぬ奴がいたらどう浴びる？
この先も共に頑張っていこう。人類勝利につながる作戦を練るんだ。
ちょうど話したいことがあって。まあいろんなやつがいますよね。だけど俺にとっては大切な仲間です、みんな。なあ、ずっとこんな日が続けばいい。
パラディ島勢力へ宣戦布告を。
私たちの力で人権を勝ち取るしかないの。
地ならしまで追い詰めたのはお前らだろうが。
大勢の仲間を殺してまで進んだそのけじめをつける。あとは託したよ。みんなで一緒にたどり着くんだ、結末まで。
心臓を捧げよ
う。僕らはずっと一緒だ。もうこれ以上遠くへ行かないでよ。エレン、私はあなたの罪を一緒に背負いたい。
全ては俺が望んだこと。全てはこの先にある。
Has you. You think that who you were defines who you are. That's the trap. You are somebody.
I've been watching you stumble through the blood and sand.
You are the hidden hand. You hide in the future and the past.
Arrakis is the key. You have one task. Find the Fremen.
Feels like we always end up here. You bleeding to further our cause. The future is a trap. I want to be free to choose.